Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's Leave the Sunshine. What is this sticking up? So, listen, I'm just listening to Demi Lovato's new song, I Love Me. Oh, wow, a single. She says, did you know when we caught up with Demi, she told us her documentary, Simply Complicated, was very much about being a real adult and growing up in her 20s. So maybe this part, this part of your brain is the last to grow up, let's say, to close. Now, when you're a baby, you're born, there's soft spots. Well, that one right there is the last to grow. So that's why in your 20s, you really do a lot of crazy crap. So I love the song. So look that up. I love me. And so all of us need to love me. This is Teen Beats music choice. Just came across that and I was like, oh, she's got a single and I love me, and that's what also has been in a couple of messages lately is like self-love. The Ace of Cups has been coming out, and even the lovers card, which is, lovers, but it's also self-love and love of others, Um, so it's time to, well, that's what this whole whatever merry-go-round we've been on, that we need to wear these masks and so forth. We wear masks usually, but you just can't see them. Now we physically wear the mask, and all you can see is the soul. Eyes are the pathway to the soul, right? So basically, all you can see is the soul. But really, this time has been a time for us to go in the nesting, so the hermit mode, so that we know who we are, know who we aren't, because the things that we don't like tell us what we do like. So it's all relative. That's our intuition saying, okay, well, you don't like that, or, stay away from here, or so forth. You have to listen to your body and your vibrations. It's all about vibrations right now. There's an article that was posted, I think it was either yesterday or the day before, which was talking about vibrations. It's interesting that now the news, it was like CNN or something, and it was like lights, and talking about, are we all vibration, so I don't know. It's getting in, it's seeping in us who want to live light, live in a light as well as live in the light. There's light is light, right? There's light from the sun, there's neon lights, there's different type of lights, and it all is very healing, and it's channeling, and it's deep, because we are also made of light. So anyway, let me not get started. I do want to come on and pull some things, but yeah, I was led to speak to you about Demi Lovato's song, and I'm glad. I like her so much. She bought my daughter had a little Destiny's Child, not Destiny's Child, what was it called? Desert, can't remember. But she had a little jewelry business that she first started. Now she's a whole clothing designer. But she started making handmade jewelry, and I mean, this girl has surprised me. Okay, and I cannot tell her who she is or what to do. Thank God, even though she respects me so much, just because she's a great person. She honors herself, and she has taught me so much about such. So I want to just acknowledge her. She is a divine feminine, yes, she is, and she's a young divine feminine, but she's got this old spirit, and she's always been very intuitive. So don't let age limit you one way or another. Well, the information, we are channels. So if God wants to use a young person in channel, because it's really much easier to channel through an empty vessel, somebody who's childlike. It says, come to me like a child in the Bible. It says it's much easier, because people think too much, oh, this is not real, it can't be real. Or, you have to have faith. No matter if you have faith in Jesus, Buddha, nobody, or yourself, or whatever, the principles still apply and they still work. Even if you're evil, you want to go with the evil side. If you plant a seed in the dirt and you water it, something's going to grow. So you apply whatever, it's going to work. But we are trying to create light. We are trying to create life. We are trying to grow. We are trying to expand greater good. For the greater good, we are going to close the gap in the dark negativity. No, it's not like negative and positive. That is a good dark and light, but there's a stench that is like evil, and we are not of the evil. We need to quench that evil with good, and the evil is going to try and get us to act evil, even if there's only a little bit of the nastiness, let's say, within us, because we're all, we have the good and bad. We got the devil and we got the angels talking, but the devil's, if you know whose voice you listen to because your channel is open, then you know, okay, devil, you're trying to get me from that, so you can still use the information that the devil's trying to. If you say, oh, you're trying to keep me from this, and the angel's like, yeah, got you. Whatever you want, call me. Well, just call me. I'm telling you over here, you know what's right, what you feel is right, because you know, because God is in you. So you know, but then we're in the world. So we are triggered here in this world by the things of this world that were put in us to trigger us. Well, we need to take the veil off and know and figure what that is. So deep dive into the disgustingness. The painful part you do not want to look at. That's called the shadow part. And heal yourself. But let God help you. Say, God, help me with this. And maybe just take baby steps, because you can't do that all at once. It's like having a sore that has gotten infected and then it's pus, and then you pop it, but it's not all over, even though it's all whatever. It can even seep out and get around. Just deal with it, clean it out. It's gross, but necessary, and heal the wound so that it can become more and better. You might have a wound, a scar, tissue, sometimes not, and you just move forward to the next. But every wound, every nastiness is a healing point to raise the vibration, because there's other people that are at the same level, and then you get healed, then you raise the vibration, and then people watch it, then they have a landmark, so to speak, as to what to follow. Okay, so I don't know. That was for somebody. I'm going to come back with a tarot pull. Okay. I'm going to be in at 10 minutes. Let me just tell you this really quick. That relationships, I don't want, clarify the ones that I do. Oh, didn't I? Yeah. Here we go. So that's clarification. Because I said the things you don't like can be helpful because they show what you do like, and if you don't like something, don't do it. Don't go that way. Don't do it, because then that's the evil part of the devilish behavior, the devil trying to hold you back. We're going forward. We're looking at things as they are. We're being honest, and we're going to triumph, like the Ace of Swords, triumph in truth. It's just necessary. It's just time. And to be an adult, like this young lady was saying, Demi Lavato. She said, she had to become an adult. So it's just time, right? We all need. There's adults. There are people that are in their 80s that I know that are still childlike, and there are people in their 50s and 60s that are. There are people. So it's just time for us to grow up in certain areas. We come to God in childlike faith, but there's other areas where we need to grow up. If you know better, then you do better. You don't keep acting like, oh, I'm a baby, I can get away with it. No, You know, that's not what we're talking about, okay? So peace out, Libra Sunshine. Like, share, subscribe. I'm coming back with a message. Oh, my.